Hi there, it's Mike again from the Mayfair Clinic, and this is our third video in the Back Care Awareness Week, and we've already covered what's doing those first instances of back pain. If you missed any of this, make sure you check out our YouTube channel to catch up. We've covered what should you be doing in this sort of days and up to a week or so following that back pain sort of injury, and also as you're starting to get out and about, moving a little bit more, some of the stretches that you should be doing. Now, at this stage, you should be feeling a little bit better, and it's worth noting at this point, you've been going on for maybe 10 to 14 days. If it's not better and you're not getting better, you need to get in contact with someone to actually help you. Go and see your osteopath, chiropractor or physiotherapist to get some proper professional advice, because it really should have cleared up by now. Most minor injuries will. But even if you are feeling better, what I'm about to talk about in this video will apply to you. So we've done those basic core engagement exercises, we've got the stretching, and we're still doing a little bit of the icing, and I would continue that on here and there as we go forwards, but the stretching is vital. Keep doing that. But now we want to get a little bit more stimulation through some of these muscles, start working a little bit harder. So moving on to some more challenging isometric core engagement exercises. And as again, you can contact our team and they'll be able to help you out with a few of these exercises that you can be doing. Things like dead bugs, things like glute bridges, things like ab rotations as well using bands. All of these keep your spine in a nice stable position and work muscles in different directions. Even with the rotations, it's a small rotation, but the spine is fundamentally in that upright, neutral position, and we're able to adjust the resistance by using a different band. So stimulating this core is really quite vital, and using those simple isometric exercises and then adding in the abdominal rotations can start to provide a real strong core sit for that lower back and building to produce a more resilient lower back, because you've got more muscular stability and support in that area. Now going forwards, we can then start moving out to the larger muscle groups, things like the latissimus dorsi, doing exercises like rows, and we can also start to integrate those exercises into the leg muscles. So doing some light bodyweight squats here can also be helpful. Just going down through a shallow range of motion. Obviously in this video you can't see my legs, but I'm not going all the way down here on my squats, okay? Just some light range of motion, and remember, as you start to do some of these squats, you've got to make sure you're stretching these hip muscles off as well, because this is the first time in a good couple of weeks perhaps that you've been back doing some physical exercise. Your muscles are going to get tight afterwards, and you've got to make sure that these muscles are stretched off after you've done these light exercise, because they will get a little bit stiff. And be mindful, as we start getting into this exercise now, these muscles are going to be working in ways they haven't in a little while, and you might get a little bit of achiness around here, which is why at the outset of this video I said you should keep using a little bit of ice on that lower back. Maybe after you've pushed it a little bit with these exercises, you get that ice on to calm down any low-grade inflammation that results. And finally, this might be the point where you start venturing back into the gym. You might pop onto the cross trainer, which is one of our favorites, where you can do some light cardio exercise in this position and just get some small movements through the spine. But remember, do those isometric exercises for your core first. Finish up with using the cross trainer in the gym for no more than 20 minutes, and then lie on that towel that we spoke about in the video yesterday. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video where we'll talk about some more progressions that you can do on day 4 of the Back Care Awareness Week.